I should be good. Today I wanted to show off my shelter because I plan on showing off a lot of the new builds I've done. Starting with shelter, which is, oh, it doesn't say, it's like nuke test or something. Immediately, I like that I was able to do this. Just adds nice detail. That's wanted to do quite a few things with the shelter because over here we have storage, mostly food storage, and this the kayak thing. And there you can hear the generators buzzing. That's something I wanted. Talk about that later. Here's a more like basement lounge, I guess. Got like paperwork filing, TV, radio. Oh, one thing I want to point out. These. The fact that these are everywhere is important. We got a bar. Kind of went crazy with this bar design, but it looks nice. And I really love these display cases now, because with free placing, you can just turn them into alcohol racks, wine racks, whatever. That is the main room. In here, so I don't really put workbenches in my camps. It's too much budget to make a whole workshop area. I'd rather just make a less functional camp that has a shelter entrance. You got some clutter. I used these. They're like gun displays. These are really good room dividers, as you can tell. That's so many little things just everywhere. Oh, yeah, this. Using barrels as a planter, like a lifted up planter. Here we have, this is a few things. We got power armor display. And that, which is just huge. I'm just using the tiny aspect of it because we don't have chains like in any camp item besides this thing. And I'm not using the space over there anyway. So we just have this cool lifted up motorcycle workshop area with the gas pump. That's one of my favorite workshop areas I've made. This is also just one of my favorite shelters. Bounty board. I made this around the time Burning Springs came out. So we just have a bunch of Burning Springs assets. This is loud. Yeah, I wanted the buzz of a generator in the bunker because it just makes sense. And in here's more storage. More like personal stuff like albums. Up here's just shortcuts I can use to other shelters. Ice. Cold storage. Cold storage is pretty important. I love this broken geck. And that is mostly the shelter. As you can tell, the video is probably way longer than just that. There's another one. And if you don't know, because not a lot of people build in shelters, because it's whatever. You can link shelters together. And this is something I've been using the whole time I've been camp building over the years. And so you can link like you can continue a theme. I forgot to show the outside of that shelter. Yeah, whatever. You have, I love these tarps they gave us. So cool. Back at the beginning, another one. Got that all blocked off. Got just a bunch of clutter. What's crazy is I haven't even used half budget. Imagine this is like folded. And these. Now I gotta walk away from it. I wanted it to be, it's so loud. I wanted there to be some industrial stuff in the shelter. I wanted it to be like, kind of like walking to an old abandoned warehouse that still has everything in it. Like, generators, and these are Rad Scorpion agitators. It's a reward from a Burning Springs event. Hitchhikers may be escaping. More of this stuff. I just love how it looks. Just looks like there's a bunch of machinery. More of those. And these. I love this part. I don't know, I just think this storage-wise looks really good. Got a bit of the surrounding dirt and rocks bleeding through a bit. Same over here. Over here I have a little funny thing. Yep. That is this shelter. It's crazy as I'm not even done with it. I don't know what else I would do though. And this one, I was stumped on what I wanted to do to continue the shelter. And I was like, I looked up photos of like narrow bunker hallways, and there's one that is like this layout where there's like a wall here, and then it gets skinnier. I was like, you know, that looks really good. I want to do that. And I added rooms. Now these were my cameras, and this is the camera setup. The whole bunker was monitored by this room. Controller disconnected. Hope my mic is still working. Even if it isn't, you still get the idea just from looking. You have like file cabinet room, important documents and stuff. was building this and I realized I had a lot of blacksmith assets, like that, him, both of these, all miner stuff. I was like, I just want to make a blacksmith room. Here we got that. I have this guy in a few of my shelters. It's like, he's like looking at you from behind boarded up rooms. And this little jump scare. I didn't know what to do in here. I was like, what if there's just like a theater park prop in here for no reason? And that's where you would think the shelter will go. But no, I had a really cool idea with this shelter. You'd think, oh, it's through here? No, no, it's barricaded. It's up. Here we go. I'm quite proud of this. Just how good that looks. It was like, oh, I need a rope, but there's no rope in the game. Oh, wait. There is. Here we have a unconnected to this guy's bunker and all that stuff is a mine. And because I've always gotten questions about this wallpaper, this is the Catacombs wallpaper. It was from an old scoreboard. Oh, what are these? Here we have a full collapse of the structure. Oh my goodness, what is this? And this is when it takes a turn. My god, what is this? That's a really good ambiance. Hope the video picked that up, that was cool. You have a break room. I'm quite proud of this, the flipped over O. I could do the same with the E, I just realized. And that is this line of shelters. I really like how kind of takes a twist halfway through, because it stops being like, I guess, my bunker, and it overlaps with whatever the hell is going on here. Oh yeah,